Hi everyone, I want to welcome you to Golden Boat Lift Information Station. Today I want to go over why the RC drives, the position of the motors, and the power and the locking mechanism we have on our worm gears are the reason why our boat lifts are the most robust and why Golden Boat Lifts is the most successful boat lift in the industry. The reason why Golden only puts our motors in this position, number one is the way the manufacturer recommends. Number two is if you put it in this position, in the vertical position, water will get on top of this bearing on the motor and it'll start squealing. If water gets down through the motor, it'll get to the centrifugal switch and the other electrical components on the bottom of the motor and it'll start shorting them out. If you notice, there's two weep holes here. That's so the motor sits in a position where the capacitor is on the top. As you see, all of our boat lifts are that way. Any boat lift that has a motor in this position is a boat lift that ultimately is going to fail. There's no doubt about it. As that water works its way through that motor, it's going to fail the electrical components on the bottom of the motor. The other thing that we do that's super important is our limit switches. We had patented the arrangements of this limit switch. We meshed the two gears, solid gears, almost an inch thick. They can never come out of line. They never can come disengaged. We patented this unique limit switch arrangement. It has two solid gears that go into our shaft here and connect directly to the shaft of our limit switch to prevent the gears from ever coming apart. This is the most positive patented connection for our limit switch, so it's not sticking out here. We also put a nice cover over top and it protects the housing itself from the elements and any water getting in to foul the micro switches in the limit switch. Our C drive arrangement, of course, allows us to put the motor in a proper position. Some of the things I want to tell you about our C drive. To start with, the standard in the industry is a 4,000 inch-pound torque gearbox. This is very standard. You'll see ones very alike like that on all the boat lifts. When you get into a Golden boat lift, though, and you get 10,000 pounds and over, we use this gearbox. This gearbox has 8,000 inch-pounds of torque. Unlike these gearboxes, there's a lot more mass. They have double locking worm gear, and the most unique thing is in our gearboxes, in our C drive, we're using a synthetic grease. It's not an oil-filled gearbox. There's nothing that can ever leak out the seals, whereas, of course, over time, the seals will wear and oil will leak out if it's an oil-filled gearbox. The other beautiful thing about using double locking worm gear and massive gears is that we don't have any free spooling, meaning that when you're lowering your lift and you shut the switch off, the boat lift continues to go. In that case, you need to put an electric brake on your boat lift. If you don't use that electric brake at least once a month, it's probably not going to release the next time you use it, which will cause you to burn the motor, to brake, and not enjoy the day of boating. So the reason Golden Boat Lifts uses the best gears is because we're also can put the cable around a larger spool, which increases the speed as well, but it also makes the cables last longer. So the most important two parts in a boat lift is going to be your cable and your gears. That's why we build the best boat lift. Thank you.